not bash Twilight. I will not bash Twilight. I will not bash Twilight.
I don't have no theme song.
This segment has a singleness of purpose: to get people interested in reading, to get people to pick up a book. That's all I want to do. I will not bash Twilight. I will not bash Twilight. I will not bash Twilight. I haven't read the books. I can't comment on them. And the movies are something that just simply does not belong here. However, the movies have led more tweens and soccer moms to pick up reading than anything else has since Harry Potter took off in the 90s. An influence like that cannot be denied, wherever it comes from. In the interest of seeming like I'm at least trying to be relevant, this video and the next two are going to be books made into movies starring Mr. Sparkly Vampire himself, Robert Pattinson. For better or worse, the blooming career of the sparkly boy wonder has been speckled with a number of adaptations, some better than others, some just fucking bad. For better or worse, he's chosen a number of roles based on truly spectacular source material, including today's recommendation, Sara Gruen's 2007 #1 New York Times bestseller, Water for Elephants, which was adapted in 2011 by the guy who wrote Freedom Riders into a film starring R. Pat and Reese Witherspoon, directed by that guy that made the Will Smith I Am Legend. It was surprisingly not bad. Unlike the film, which Roger Ebert described as endearingly old-fashioned, the book is a journey into the world of carnival workers during the Depression, framed with our hero, Jacob Jankowski, as a man older than 90, withered and drifting through the days forgotten in a nursing home, until the circus comes to town and he's taken away by his memories to the days of his youth, as so frequently happens to old folks in fiction. The meat of the story follows Jankowski from the day that he found out that a drunk driver had killed his parents. He fled veterinary school without sitting for exams. Wandering the woods without direction, he eventually got the idea to hop aboard a passing train. Naturally, being an awkward little white boy, he was quickly found out. As luck would have it, however, the circus was in need of a vet, and rather than being flung to his death from a moving train, this is one circus that didn't fuck around, they decided to take him on. From there on out, he became ever more entwined in the affairs of the rum-running Prohibition-era circus, and all the poor souls who had become likewise entwined in the operation. The real intrigue, however, comes from his love and pursuit of the very talented, very beautiful, and very married Marlena. As I mentioned before, the circus in the book was a mafia-like organization. One of the biggest dogs of the operation just so happened to be Marlena's husband, August. And as if that weren't enough to get Jankowski into dire straits, August just so happened to be an abusive, paranoid schizophrenic. I don't always fuck my boss's wife, but when I do, he's a violent psychopath. Needless to say, things got rough. As a view into the entertainment industry during the Depression, as well as a thrilling personal drama steeped in alcoholism and violence, as well as a bizarre coming-of-age story, Water for Elephants is a shining example of a book that did it right. Until next time, I'm Dolphin Sneakers, and you need to read this shit.